Okay, welcome back. Hopefully it don't like act funny again. But welcome back. Let me give some more people time to get on. I know I'm not giving no like super long heads up, but it's all in vibration, so I don't have no set time or schedule. I would just jump on when the spirit is in me. So this is definitely going to be a twin flame message. This message could either come from the divine or your masculine, feminine, okay, or what they're thinking in the flesh. All right. I did just do a video on the karmic and the masculine, so I thought I'd just come in here and see what's going on with the universe and what they want us to know as far as divine partners as twin flames and life partners and soulmates and so forth, that you whatever name you want to give it, because it has many names, if we're talking about the frequency. Okay. um Let me make sure this is on. I'm gonna give a couple more people some time to jump on. Okay, y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up, support the page, support truth. So I will be using my deck that I created about a year ago. They're not up for sale at this moment. Still working on them as far as publishing and copywriting. So I know y'all missed these cards if y'all was following mine from a while ago. But yes, these are mine. I have a couple actually, but I've just been vibrating to them again. To catch this live, I know I'll be crazy today, but I've been my like Facebook, Instagram's been super live. I've been doing because it's like my way of giving back to my supporters as well as my clients and stuff like that. Because I don't want everybody to just think it's about money, because it's not. Um, I do like, if you're on my Facebook or my Instagram, polls, like one card polls a couple times a day, so y'all could just check out my avenues, because if something happens to my YouTube, then I have Facebook and Instagram. If something happens to my Instagram, I have Facebook and YouTube. If something happens to my Facebook, I have Instagram and YouTube. So y'all make sure y'all follow me on every avenue, so that anything happens to me on one avenue, because they're not going to all shut down at once, and y'all will know what I would do next, okay? As far as like either creating a new platform for y'all to come to, okay? This knowledge is coming from the divine. So whether you believe it or not now, you will find out later. Okay? So um this is going to be a twin flame message, for all of us. Because in our own way, we are all twin flames. There is just a few of many that have met their other counterpart, and there's some that's on the journey and are coming into um, their enlightenment, and as far as their assistance. Okay, because some of our twin flames, you gotta understand, twin flames come in to help and assist you on the journey. So it's like if you end up stopping at love, the twin flame journey will push you beyond that. Okay, it will push you to want to do better, want to, as far as standards and your way of living and way of life. Two things could happen to you while you're on the journey. Is either you can move forward as far as intellect, or you can descend as far as falling back into the matrix. Okay, so what we don't want to do is do that. We want to ascend higher than, take that boost, because they really did sacrifice themselves to give us that heads up, because we were at a higher enlightenment, and as far as discipline, than the partner. And then when you are able to be strong enough to come down and lend a helping hand, as far as like unconditional love. Okay, so it's pretty deep, but it gets easier. You understand me? The higher you are in consciousness, the easier life gets for you. That's the whole point of enlightenment. That's the whole point of being on this journey, or any on any avenue, whether it's people talking about narcissism, people talking about psychopaths, people talking about soulmates, people talking about twin flames, people talking about mental illness. It all ties in. Okay, just like they got different avenues for gods and different avenues for things like that. It's all just words. Okay, it's all just words, but the frequency is all the same. The enlightenment, the awakening one, the one who reaches the higher level of consciousness, okay? Everybody needs to do that. So everybody has their own way. You have different avenues, you have different teachers. So being on a like I'm a twin flame teacher as well as just, someone to help and assist others, okay? So I do my readings, but I also help and assist others within my readings because that's really my goal. My goal is to teach people. Um, my goal is to teach people how to see what's going on, what's really going on beyond the 3D realm. Okay. You have a lot of people that came down to help and assist us. That includes me, help and assist us to level up. Okay. Um, it's hard for us to understand past the 3D because we live according to the 3D. 3D. Now you could be of this world, okay? You could be in this world, but not of the illusion, okay? You can be in it, that you can eat, but you can eat what's healthy. You can believe, but you can believe in what's healthy. You know what I'm saying? It's time to lift the level of consciousness up. And the only way you can really do that is if you have the proper people teaching you right from wrong. See, order comes from divinity, it comes from the universe, it comes from spirituality, it comes from those kind of things. But lately, and I have to be mindful of how I say because things are being censored, so I hope you guys know how to read in between the lines and fill it in with consciousness, okay? So I may jump around a little bit, but you have to fill the rest in with your consciousness because this knowledge, whether it hit the twin flame community yet or not, it's shifting in all realms. It's hitting all avenues. This awakening because we are all still humans. We are all still beings on this planet in the flesh. Okay, so it don't matter what stage where it's all gonna eventually. It's all going to clash into one teachings. Okay, twin flame, the narcissistic community is starting to come together. Everybody's starting to come together, and the knowledge is starting to be one big old bowl of consciousness, and that is what it's gonna take to wake everybody up. Because some people believe, and I have to say this because Spirit is telling me, some people believe just because you're on the twin flame journey, you just need to focus on just the twin flame journey. That's not how that works because you got different teachers for different avenues. Okay, in life. Okay, so not all twin flame teachers teach you about narcissism because a lot of our leaders, as well as our masculines and feminines, are in a narcissistic behavior. So some of us believe that just because our partner is a narcissist, that this, that, and the third. Okay, so you just got to fill in the blank. But it all ties into mental illness. Okay, it all ties into mental illness. So you don't need a high school diploma to know this. You don't need this because you will have this consciousness before you even reach 12th grade. But because of the distraction and all this going on in our households as well as our environments around on the planet, we are all discombobulated in a way. And there are some bits and pieces of us who come return consciousness back to ourselves, which help and assist others. Okay, so the order for the return of consciousness, the order for you to come into divine union, okay, you have to open up your avenues and study all avenues. Okay, you can't just study twin flames and that's just it. You got to study mental illness, you got to study physicality, all this big old stuff, big old words they say you need a diploma for. You know what I'm saying? So you got to open up your mind. It is not just studying about the twin flames. You will never get the whole picture. You have to expand your horizons. Okay, you have to eat healthy. Okay, you got to study. You got to study on how to discipline the body. You got to study all this. This all ties in, and this is exactly why like I said, all the avenues are coming together. Every avenue is coming together, and it's all going to equal one thing: awareness and enlightenment of consciousness. Okay, I told you the names. They come in many different names. They come in many different avenues, but they will all equal the same thing at the end of the day, and that's the return of the consciousness, the return of divine awakening. Okay. So anyway, let's get to this twin flame um, channeling and see what's going on and what spirit has to say as far as now with our counterparts as well. Now I'm not saying you don't, because I don't want y'all to say, oh, in essence you're being a hypocrite. You're saying focus on 5D, but you're giving out 3D information. We are still of this 3D plane, but you the awakened one, has to be still aware, and this is part of your lesson as well on how you can handle good news and bad news. How you can, it trains your mind. Okay, it trains your mind. This is why I try to teach in between, because I don't want y'all to be like, oh, well, Esther said this 1 minute and did that. I'm not being a hypocrite, I promise. But this is me teaching you how to also train your mind, how to open up. Because if your masculine came to you, you said you can, if your partner came to you, whether they masculine energy came to you and said, hey, I don't want a relationship, but yet you're still wanting a relationship, you got to be able to handle the fact that they say they don't want a relationship. Or if they do and you're not ready, then you got to be able to handle this. So you got to sometimes be able to handle the good and bad news. And what you should do with the good and bad news is stay in your consciousness. Know that regardless, it's all in the right plan. So if it's a bad news, then you say to yourself, it's all in divine time. And if it's good news, then you say it's all in divine time, and not trust divine plan. So that's how you got to see everything. Okay. All right. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. I just wanted to give some people some time to get on before I get started. I get a lot of people to tell me, I missed the live, Essence. I would really like to join the live. But I know I hop on here real quick and get off real quick, because I don't like to get too into electronics. You know what I'm saying? When I get that energy, when I get that burst of divinity flowing through me, you're going to see me. You're going to see me posting. You're going to see me going through it. When you don't see me posting, I'm chilling, I'm relaxing, I'm vibing. But when spirit calls me to deliver, I'm going to do exactly what I'm told to do, and that's deliver. If your message does not resonate with you, because I've been doing, some pulls for you guys, and yes, they were free. Um, when I do my free to people, they get greedy. They get very greedy and get very stingy and selfish with, wanting more. Okay, but when I give what I can give, okay, I'm only one being. Okay, now on an energetic level, on a telepathic level, that's different. But I will have to have a personal with you. Okay, I cannot be open to, because when I open my portals, when spirits say, all right, we can help you and assist you. So when I open my portal, I have all my not all of them, but some of my guys with me to help and assist, you know, as many people as I can. So y'all gotta understand how this works, okay? So I don't just open my portal for anybody, you feel me? And I don't just let anybody spirit and spirits that they have around them channel through me, because I know how to shield my energy, okay? So you best believe when this video is done, my energy is shut down to the public, okay? So anyway, let's get to it, see what spirit has to say to us. And I don't really need cards to channel in. I just use this, like I said, I use this before the non-believers. But if I was to channel you individually, it would really blow your mind. It would really blow your mind. So I don't need to do tarot in order to do it. I can literally telepathically talk and channel messages without it. But I just use it because there are some people who just need to see. They are still 3D, so they just need to see in order to believe it. And if you don't believe what you see, that's good. You train your minds to believe and otherwise, okay? All right, let's keep it going, spirit. All right, so you got, I am frustrated, okay? Let me see, can y'all see that in the light? Hold on a second. All right. So we got, I am frustrated and bad things happen. Bad things are happening. I'm going to take that because that popped out. I am frustrated. Bad things are happening to me that I have no control over. Okay. So a lot of y'all may have, been frustrated. Now, this is not just a masculine. We're doing feminine and masculine. Whatever side you pull most. If it resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. Okay, but they're saying that you're frustrated right now because bad things are happening to you. Bad things are happening to you. Okay, like things are not working in your favor. Okay, and you're starting to lose control physically. Spirit is saying don't do that. Okay, you got feminine energy. Okay, so this is to you feminines. See, I knew it. Spirit said don't just say masculine. Spirit said feminine energy. Okay, so it's for you feminines out there right now. Spirit is pretty much saying be mindful that just because you're going through what you're going through right now, feminine, and they know they understand, but it's only because you got to learn. You got to learn discipline as far as your emotions, your physical and your emotions. Okay, spirit is pretty much saying that is the feminine energy. If the masculine pulls, like, it's mostly you feminines who feel frustrated and feel like bad things are happening to you and you're losing control. You're losing it. Okay, but spirit is pretty much saying stay in your feminine energy, be strong, be intuitive, tap into your intuition. Don't be falling for the illusion. Okay. All right, so you said our love is so real. Okay, let me read it because it's so small. Our love is so real. Okay, it puts me in fear. Made me feel that this could be real. Okay, but I know it is. Okay, the universe showed me. Okay, so at the end of the day, like I said, they said that you guys are frustrated because things are not manifesting for you in 3D. Okay, so spirit just wants you to know, all right, even though it's not manifesting for you fast enough in 3D, don't lose control of your manifestation. You're manifesting. So when you're manifesting, you have to stay in that frequency. Okay, you have to stay in that frequency of manifesting. It could be manifesting happiness. It could be manifesting love. It could be manifesting work. It could be manifesting money, cars, whatever it is you're trying to manifest. Okay, hopefully it's nothing wicked. If it's with ill will intention, you're not gonna get it. Okay, you're not gonna get it from your creator. You're not gonna get it from your divine. You may get it from somebody, but you will not get anything that you are not patiently waiting for. You will not get anything that you're not patiently waiting for on the divine if you do not wait for the divine. If anything else before the divine is an illusion, it will not last. So you have to be patient. Okay. Um, um, they're saying that the love is real. Okay, and put your fears to the side. Okay, just focus more on the feeling that you're getting. Whatever's in your head, keep it in your head. You can't tell somebody else, like, outside of you, to understand, as far as forcing them to understand what you are saying. If they open up themselves to do so, then you can do it. But if they don't, just leave it. So you just let the universe show you guys the way. Let the universe show you and the person that you're supposed to be with, as well as the stuff you're trying to manifest. Let them show you the way. So let's get it together, feminines. Okay, we will come into union when all karma is cleared. Okay, when all karma is cleared, you guys will come into union. So that karma is just everything around them. Okay, if they're not aligned, you know what I'm saying, they will, for somehow, get off track. They're not back on track, which means they're getting that karma. Okay, and you are feeling the karma. You are reflecting the karma. It's hurting you. You are reflecting that pain because you could see the pain. You could see that they're with somebody they shouldn't be with. You can see that they're doing shit they ain't supposed to do. You can feel that it's hurting you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it just bothers you. So you're pretty much doing all the work. This person must feel this. This person must deal with that. Let that person deal with their own pain. You just picked it up. You just picked up their burden and took on the challenge. Now let them deal with that. So let them clear their own. Because if you learn their lessons. See, a lot of us feminists on this journey, we learn the lessons because we see what's going on. So we learn from their mistakes, honestly, because it's a lot of us that learn from their mistakes and other people's mistakes because you're an empath. So you kind of put yourself in their shoes and you learn that lesson. Oh, I know you shouldn't, I know what to do and I know what not to do and so on and so forth. You're learning your lesson. Now, can you imagine these person that's actually living it, not learning from it? They got it harder. So if you're feeling the wrath of it, they are feeling it even more. But they like to hide that behind they like to hide behind it. Okay, so once it's all cleared out, once the storm is cleared, as far as any and everything around this person or you will clear out, things will get better. Okay. Okay, divine masculine, the universe got your back. Stay on your path. Okay, so when it all clears and the masculine karma has cleared, is your as well as your karma has cleared. Once you stop, because they can feel you if you're really divine. Okay, because I got some karmics on here who think they're divine, but you're not. You divine in your own world. Okay, but if you're cutting into a true divine connection, you will have to deal with your own karma. But if you are divine feminine, a lot of masculine go through his karma, and you go through your karma. Your karma has manifested because you were picking up their burdens. So let that go. It's not your problem. But divine masculine needs to stand into his power. Okay, divine masculine needs to it needs to get back on his path. Okay, so like I said, like Spirit said that y'all taking on their challenges for them, so they're not learning. So you know what I'm saying? And being that you connected, you guys are just picking it up like it's candy. Like, oh, all right, well, I'll just take that pain and I'll just put it in my heart and I'll just heal it for you. Nah, hell nah. You let that masculine learn their lessons. Okay, you cannot do it for them. It's like cheating. You cheating God. You cheating God. You cheating the Creator. You cheating your journey. Don't pick it up. Let them learn their lesson. You cannot. Okay, you cannot do it for them. They have to learn. How would they know if they don't learn? How would they know they're not supposed to be with someone else if you keep just jumping and getting involved and always making yourself a target? Stand back, okay? Stand back and let them learn, okay? All right, so the masculine needs to get back on his path. Okay, so you got before I knew you, I knew you. Okay, before he knew you, before they knew you, because it could be a masculine or a masculine feminine. Before they knew you as far as manifesting as above, so below kind of meaning to it. Before I knew you, I knew you. Before I knew your flesh, I knew of you in the spirit realm first. I knew you in 5D first. I knew you before I met you here. And then you manifest here. And y'all forget that. Once y'all meet the masculine's body or the feminine masculine's body, y'all get lustful and y'all forget everything. And then you got to start all over. And that is your karma, is that you put yourself back at square one. Now you got to learn again. So once you gain this wisdom and you gain this knowledge, you get over inner understand it, we're under inner overstand it, okay, and you put the order where it needs to be in its mind, body, and soul balance, then you will not need to keep descending. To descend is to be just focused on the body. Where's the divine connection? I told you, when they speak to you telepathically, embrace that. That is the true essence of them. But just because you get that I love you from the higher realm, don't mean you need to run to the body and say, hey, you said I love you. And it is what it is. You said you love me, because they have not been connected. You understand what I'm saying? The body has not been connected to the soul, which is not connected to the mind. So yeah, they're getting these messages and signs and synchronicities too, but they're not listening because they got something else to distract them, to keep them from that message. So that message comes just as fast as your intuition kicks in. Your intuition said, hey, go left, and you go right. Okay, it happens that fast. Okay, you got the goal is to lift the voice of the intuition, lift the intuition up, and slow it down. Okay, because it happens so fast, because it's going to get its message out. Spirit is going to get its message out to you regardless whether you like it or not. It's going to lift the vibration up and slow it down, so only you can manifest that. If you don't want to hear it, it's going to go poop, gone. It's going to gone. Okay, you have to be able to control your reality and slow your intuition down and say, all right, hold on a second, what did you say? And slow it down. And don't second guess yourself, because when you second guess yourself, that's when it causes confusion. Okay, so always learn, train your mind and your mind's eye to always get the first message. Remember the first message. Tell yourself you always want to remember the first message that Spirit given to you. Okay, so you got, all right, so now that we have that it is you, the feminine, who's frustrated, we have that you're frustrated because you're picking up burdens that don't belong to you. Okay, and you're healing from your end. Spirit is saying that you're healing from your end, but you're not. You're healing from your end, but you keep picking up extra shit from the masculine. Okay, if they got a headache, you're feeling headache. Okay, instead of saying, hey, this is not my headache, and send it back. Okay, heart aches as well, you need to send it back to them, as far as like knowing, like recognizing how you do this is you recognize this is not you who's doing it, because your day is great. You will know. You will know when you got a headache because it's randomly to you. But then you will also know the difference. You have to. This is the studies you need to be doing. Is learning your body and your body ways, your body languages to yourself, your consciousness to yourself, your mind, body, and soul balance, your chakras. Okay, your way you elevate. When you're elevated, you have to be able to consciously talk to yourself mentally and physically, saying, "Hey, shit, today was not a good day, and I know this because I was having a bad day." And then you fix that and make sure before you go to sleep at night that you are not in a low vibration frequency, because then it will manifest back into the 5D realm where you start to have your dreams, and now you're going into a reality where you have to repeat, like it's like you got to finish that dream out type stuff, or you have to face that reality in the dream. Okay, so you don't want to, you got to try to make sure that before you go to sleep and before you wake up you're at peace of mind, because you can live in that hell for a long period of time before you realize it's hell, and you don't want to do that. Okay, and that's good, and that goes for this reality too. You don't want to wake up every day miserable and pissed off, because that will be hell in this realm. Okay, hell in this realm would just be a low vibrational frequency where you're always pissed off and you're always mad, and you can't just find peace in anything that you do or anybody else do around you. Somebody could give you $5 and you would say, "Oh, well, thanks, whatever," and be so miserable instead of looking at it as a blessing and that you might have really needed it at that time. So you don't want to live life like that, nor do you want to go to sleep like that. You understand what I'm saying? So because it drags on. That's darkness. That's hell within the mind. There is no realm of hell. The hell is what you create it to be. Just as well as your happiness. Feminines, if you're out there just putting yourself into this toxic masculine's world because you love your masculine. You have to love your masculine unconditional. Unconditional is without the body. When you can love your masculine, soul first, body second, because they always come from a thought. You have to remember they come from a thought before they come to manifesting in the reality. So you have to remember the thought. Okay, this is why the eyes are the windows to the soul, and they triggered your memory within the soul, because that is what's most important. Okay, why haven't your masculine or your partner that's running manifested as fast as they should have? Is because they're distracted. So if the mind's eye within the mind is telling them, "Hey, you need to be over here," the physical form is distracted by the illusion around them. So you, as a divine feminine manifested in this round with your partner, awakened, have to help shift the reality. So each one teach one. So you don't just teach the karmic. Okay, how you teach a karmic is if you know that they're following you on social media, you don't post your pain, you post wisdom. You teach them through wisdom. And then some of them will come across the twin flame journey on, hearing what you have to say. But then some of them will come across it and realize, like, oh, maybe, because you never know, they might have met someone that special in their past life, but they didn't have anybody to tell them that a soul connection was the one. Okay, so by you teaching this, two things can happen. It can teach them and help them wise up, and or they can trigger their inner guidance, their energy as well. So you never want to post bullshit on your page. You always want to post lessons. You become your masculine's teacher, because he's spying on you too. Your masculine will spy on you too. Become the teacher. Let him read your quotes on Facebook. Let him see that you moved on and you passed that level of understanding and shit like that. Y'all gotta put your crown on, and your king gotta put your crown on, and walk head up. Okay, not head down. So it can get pretty deep out here, but you got to learn how to do it. So you might be hurt that day, but you don't need them to know that. You don't need Tom, Dick, and Harry and all these females knowing that you in pain. You don't need that shit. You need to let them know every day, all day, you waking up feeling good, even when you're not. Because only you can manifest it that way. And if the sun, like if it's a rainy day outside and you don't like that it's a rainy day, you can say, okay, well, it's been raining for a couple hours now. It can stop. And all of a sudden it'll stop and then start to bloom, and then boom. You kill two birds with one stone, with water the grass, okay? And then you're going, now it's sunny outside, so now you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Learn how to shift your reality properly, okay? Um, Never let someone see you down, okay? Even if you are down. They don't need to know that. They're not going to do anything but feed off that, okay? Demons, devils feed off of pain and fear. You don't want to hit them with that. What? Hit them with knowledge. hit them with peace, hit them with happiness. They don't like that. Expose them, okay? And most likely some of them will expose themselves because then they would probably try to repost the shit, all right? And then somebody else will be like, you're a fake ass. You were never like that. You was a whole ass this and whole ass that when I knew you, blah, 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 blah. And all that clearing will start to happen, okay? So be the chain reaction of positivity and let that shit just hit. Stop pulling the burden in and let that shit go. Okay, so let's keep it moving. Okay, it's okay, I can get you. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I can't get you out of my head no matter how much I try. You're always there, okay? So they can't get you out of their head, okay? And you can't get them out of yours. So let's keep it 100. We already know how to go. But that's from the 5D, okay? Because you still carry consciousness with you, whether you like it or not. It's just so those who listen and those who don't. But you listen and you hear exactly, and it's kind of, okay, so Spirit saying it is frustrating you when you hear it. It's frustrating you when you get your signs and synchronicities, and it's bothering you because you want the 3D. Granted. But Spirit is saying that you just need to know that they can hear you too, and you can hear them just as well. So learn how to send that positive energy to them. Be their peace of mind as well. Okay, y'all got that connection, so keep it real. Keep it alive. Okay, it ain't going nowhere anyway. You might as well accept it. You know what I'm saying? But you're not accepting it. It's causing you frustration. When I get signs and synchronicities, I smile and I laugh, and that is what it is. I used to be that way, and that's how I learned that it's not worth my time being angry. I don't, you can save a lot of energy, and you can keep yourself young when you don't stress yourself out. So, just so y'all know that. So let's see what else. All right. You lost your way when you loved me for my body, forgot about my soul. So I took my body away so that we could connect spiritually again. Okay. So it's just common sense, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all will be like, well, why is the masculine, not here? And why are they with someone else? And why can't I seem to just do this? And why can't I seem to do that? It's because you love the 3D more. The more you love the 3D, the more pretty much it's going to get taken from you as far as the 3D illusion, okay? This realm is real as far as the planet, okay? But what's in it is just temporary. The planet is going to be here. The planet has been here. The planet is going to be here. The only thing that's real on this planet, be honest with you, is that's got eternal life is this planet in this realm. And it's going to be here, and you're going to come and go a million times. And it is what it is. But you got to honor the planet first. Honor and give back to the realm first. Okay? The Matrix is just the programming that was placed here by another fake ass entity, which you would call a 3D person who just wanted to control the world. So y'all gotta learn. Come on now, study, wake yourselves up. This planet's gonna be here, and you guys are not, because you're temporary. You have an expiration date. And when they was like, oh, 2020, the world was gonna end. No, it's not. The realm of the Matrix was gonna end, and this is what's happening now. Okay, so the world ain't going nowhere, no matter how many bombs you throw off. Trust me, people in the past, where the Grand Canyon from? Where you think the Grand Canyon's from? They done tried to get rid of this planet. This planet is eternal. It ain't going nowhere. This realm is eternal, and so is the next. We are the temporary ones. We are the that shit that's been placed here. Okay, so we have to keep ourselves enlightened and understand this. This is deep. It go beyond our flesh. This shit is all beyond us all. Okay, so we must respect where we came from in order to know where we going. All right, and a lot of y'all lose that when y'all think, oh, all right, clearly he's a defective. Duh. It's no different from a cell phone. If it's a defective and got a virus on it, two things you can do: fix it or throw it away. Okay, you have to learn how to treat this realm like a program. It is the Matrix. It is a program. You can't just be you being like you are the virus to this program, the awakened one. You are a virus to the realm. Okay, you are the awakened one. You are the Neo, and you come in this bitch, and you know what's true, and you know what's not. You know what I'm saying? So use your wisdom and knowledge to get you to a higher level. It ain't working in this lifetime. Oh, well, what you will do is help the planet. Silly, help the planet. Okay, help the planet. All right, let's bring back natural air. Okay, let's bring back natural trees. Okay, let's stop chopping down the fucking forest. You know what I'm saying? For fake ass dollars. The money is the root of all evil. Where do you think this shit come from? The earth, and they manifested it and they manipulated it using the trees and shit from the forest. So when people say the money grow on trees, it really does. So don't sit here and think that it don't. It didn't grow on trees in that form, but that's how you know manipulation, because that is what the fuck they did. They stole it from a tree. Okay, I mean now they probably don't do it because they got like chemicals and shit, but they used to be from a tree. Okay, they used to take the shit off, kind of, you know, make it as some kind of liquefied, and they liquefied it and then they placed it out. That's how they used to do back in the before our time. That's how they used to do the shit. Liquefy it, put tree bark and just bath shit until it was muddy, and then they just kind of layered it out with some kind of chemical, and now boom, there you got money. So that's how they used to do. I don't know how they do it now. I think it's just by machines and chemicals or whatever. But still, it did start off from a tree. So we have to pay attention to the grammar around all things, okay? So anyway, let's keep going. So yeah, you lost your way when you loved me for my body. You fell for the round, is what they're saying. You fell for the 3D round. You fell for the 3D illusion. I know it's deep. I know it is what it is, and yes, this is what's happening. But you guys gotta wake up, and yes, you can wake up. Will life get better? Yes, it will. When you start to accept your fate. When you start to accept your fate, it's to accept that this shit here is temporary, and that you're just here for a temporary time. So what do you do when you're in a temporary relationship? When you're no longer in a relationship, you move the fuck on, right? But you don't want to move on to another relationship. You want to move on to a better relationship with yourself. You want to move on along with a better relationship with you and the planet. Okay, you in the universe. Okay, you gotta come on. Y'all not really doing y'all work out there. Some of y'all are, some of y'all not. But you get what I'm saying. You fill in the blanks. Okay. So yeah, shit, you don't have to kill yourself because you can never kill yourself. You are an internal soul. So you just, you guys got to get that. And so suicide is not on the market. This shit is whack. Okay, you don't want to be trapped into coming back here because your shit will go on your Akasha records and your soul will remember everything that you do. Okay. Anyway. All right. All right, so this one here and this one there. I'm gonna just put that right here. Okay, so you got this karmic is a safe house. Okay, this karmic is a safe house for the masculines. Okay, so some of y'all are probably wondering, well, why? Okay, why are they still with them? You know what I'm saying? This is what you got under here, and this is what you got right here. So some of y'all will say, well, why are they still with them? Okay, they're just a safe house, somewhere to run to. Okay, a safe house to run to because they don't mirror them like you do. So they pretty much don't complain. They pretty much don't expose them. They pretty much don't do all this shit. So all they do is just, oh yes, everything's yes, 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 yes. Just a yes motherfucker. That's what they are. So you, divine feminine, sometimes you say yes when it's necessary, but then sometimes you know when to pump your brakes. They don't like that. They don't like when you got boundaries. They don't like when you say no. They don't like when you check them. They don't like when you do that. So what do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna feel like you're defective. Okay, the way you should feel at them is you're defective, and they're gonna go and find somebody who's not defective. Well, they'll find out the hard way that you were the one actually was right. So, anyway, we got I'm ready for commitment. Okay, so when they clear their karma, excuse me, when they clear their karma, you're gonna be ready for commitment. Okay, that is a clarifier for that one. So like I said, you just gotta understand. Like I know it hurts, but that's what you programming yourself to believe. You program yourself to believe that it hurts. If you just programmed yourself not to give a shit, you'll be fine. Okay. Discipline yourself. Like go study something else. Okay. I know I'm gonna take a lot of money from a lot of tarot readers, but hey, go find something else to focus on. Go go find something else to focus on. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. But if you study the twin flame journey, and this is why I don't got a lot of followers, because a lot of my people get healed and they just move on, and I respect that. So at the end of the day, go and find something else beyond this. Okay, check it every once in a blue. But if you're addicted to the shit, then you had just programmed yourself to be a part of it. Okay, but get my message. Okay, get my message. Go and find something else to put your mind on, else you will be repeating your cycle over and over and over. Okay. Okay, so it says stay on your path no matter what. All right, stay on your path no matter what. When you go and do other things, like when your masculine is, they're trying to get the masculine on his path. So you yourself have to stay on your path. Now, when I say go and take your mind off of it, as far as being addicted to something, an addiction to something, because some you can get addicted to tarot. Okay, some of y'all get addicted to tarot real bad. Um, but it don't mean that you're not getting the help. It just means you're wanting somebody else to do the work for you. So you have to use tarot in a positive way, because some of y'all are not using tarot in a positive way. Y'all are using tarot to be nosy, y'all, and I'm keeping it real, and I'm a reader. But I don't do this for money. I do this shit to help y'all. So that's why I'm keeping it real. So you'll see my energy, you'll feel my energy, you'll see my word, and you'll see my frequency when the new world comes. And when you no longer see people for who you will start to see people for who they are, you'll start to see that shit. So y'all will, you will come back when you find out that I'm not just a reader, that I'm actually here to actually help y'all. So y'all manifest back when that time is right. But right now, you're in the first stage, okay? So when the new world comes and the veil is lifted, you will finally see what's really going on here. And you're going to remember what I say, and then you're going to come back, and then you'll be ready for true knowledge, okay? So then, all right. So you got, okay, before I knew you, you said you are, Spirit said that you are brave, full of divine wisdom, out of this world. Keep up the good work. Okay, so and y'all who are doing your work, all right. So Spirit is saying, okay, yes, you are of this 3D, but if you're truly doing your work, you will find out that you have great gifts beyond this realm. Beyond this realm, there are many realms. Okay. The last card for that is even when I'm with a karmic, I can't stop fantasizing about you. All right. So that is going to be the last card for this one. I'm not going to keep it too long. My battery about to die. I only had time to charge it for a little bit. But they said even though they're with the karmic, so a lot of y'all, this is a twin flame. Like I said, if you're in separation and your partner's with someone else, even though they with somebody, it still don't matter. They physically just fucking them, whatever. I know y'all don't want to hear that. They just physically getting their physical rocks off, okay? When you get past that shit and you start to see that, oh, I mean, I know y'all don't want the STDs, y'all don't want none of that shit, neither do I. But, if you just really took yourself from wanting that physical desire, you will no longer see it the way that you see it. I'm not saying you will open yourself up to the masculine and just take his bullshit, or the feminine take her bullshit, but you will be in a different realm of thinking, and you will start to see. They will teach you. They will teach you the way of this world. They will, and then you will start to live according to the knowledge that you gain. You will start to manifest better friends. Will you manifest another partner? Not like you think. You will manifest a good guy, but that don't mean he's your guy. Or manifest a good woman, don't mean that this person's your woman. But what you can do is keep them as an associate. Okay, you cannot just make them your divine partner, because a soul connection is a soul connection. It cannot be broken. You will have to be patient to wait for this person to grow the fuck up, okay? Because this is who was given unto you, regardless of whether you like it or not. It is not like you're not in separation because you wasn't meant to be together. You were just not. You're in separation because of the fucking program, and the program is what you need to help get rid of. So if you're supporting bullshit, you're gonna be in a bullshit ass connection, and this is what it is. If you're not helping anything towards the planet, the universe, spirit, then you will not have your union the way that you want, okay? Or any union the way that you want, because we're all stuck here in this lane, and we're all stuck in this bullshit ass programming. So we have to change the program, okay? You can't change the mind of someone. Someone has to change their own mind. You have to change your own mind. Like I said, focus more on other things, as far as like helping the planet, as far as like, getting back to nature and shit like that. You guys got to start doing that shit. If you run around here, you a bird bitch, then you going to be a bird bitch. You know what I'm saying? Change your reality, okay? Change your perspective of a reality. And I'm just keeping it real, all right? Um, I don't need to be the top student, because, to be honest with you, there's no such thing as a top student. There's knowledge is infinite, and even in high school, the shit is infinite. Even in middle school and so on, the shit's infinite. There is no just that's it. There is nothing. This shit is all a setup, and you guys been played. All right, your divine partner and your divine connection is probably one of the most realest shit on this planet Earth, beside the earth. Okay, so it's only your soul and earth. and you are the middleman, the physical. So you need to gain your wisdom and get that understanding back. The planet and your soul aligns. You got mind, body, and soul aligned. And if you ain't aligned, then you won't never get it. Okay, you would just be stuck in that alter reality. Okay, and you won't get it. So your partner is stuck in your partner gave you the boost. They gave you they told you to step on my back, and y'all don't see it yet, and you don't understand it yet. But your masculine laid his self down on the line. You have to understand this. They soul laid their body down so that you, the physical feminine, can get that step up. You understand what I'm saying? But y'all don't understand that because y'all are told different things. But you will resonate when you get to that level. Okay? So they literally laid themselves down on the line to get you to get that heads up. Yes, I'm cheating in the physical, but what are you learning? What are you learning? What have you learned? Okay, and then once you learn, the masculine can manifest back down. Okay, you Mother Earth. You mother. You are female. You a creation of life. You help the universe. Do you understand how deep this shit is? You, the feminine flesh, helps the universe because you bring the army in. You bring your children in. Okay, so it is your job as a feminine to get this shit. Okay, to understand this shit. And then once you understand and overstand and understand this shit, you will start to manifest your reality different, which means you will manifest your union. But as long as you don't understand, you're manifesting them being a cheater. They're gonna be a cheater. You're manifesting them being broke. They're gonna be broke. You're manifesting them doing this and manifesting them doing that because you see it. You don't believe that it would ever change. So what comes change is faith behind it. So if you really have faith in your connection, it will change. Now this is true divine partners. I ain't talking about you karmics running around here thinking that y'all part of the connection because you found somebody you were physically attracted to. We're trying to break that paradigm. We're trying to break that shit. A divine, or what they would say soul tied or some shit. Cause you got some people. Listen, all it is frequency. All we need to know about is frequency. If your frequency, soul to soul, eye to eye, is connected, you ain't gonna be able to break that. Your little human ass, your little mirror man, mirror woman ass is not gonna be able to break that connection. The only person that can break that connection is the soul. And the soul's not gonna do it. The soul may separate y'all, but they gonna make you pay. They gonna make you see signs of synchronicities. They gonna make that karma hit. They gonna make the cycles repeat. They gonna make it happen. So what you need to do, divine master, divine feminine, who's watching this, because it's a twin flame, message, is listen to your soul because your soul can help you when you're having a bad day. Soul, please fix it. When your partner's cheating on you or hurting you or with them, please help them see the way. But if you're sitting there saying, oh, he's a cheater, then he's gonna be a cheater. Oh, this is what you want? Well, that's what it's gonna be. You can't just say this shit for one day, y'all. Y'all can't just say this shit. You gotta live it. You gotta live it. You can't say, oh, my masculine's a cheater. He's with someone, but yet you still fucking with your ex, still talking to your ex, still looking for companionship. You're cheating too. So get it together. Get it together, everybody. All right, because you guys are probably one of the top key to this whole shift. The ones who saw their soul partnership. You guys on the top, and y'all acting like kids around this bitch, okay? Grow the heck up, okay, or hell up, and get out of hell, and come on up here to the light side, because it's better up here, and trust me, it's more peaceful being amongst us. It's more peace in this new round that's coming than the one your ass in last week, okay? So, wake up, okay? And catch the gist of what's going on around you, so you can heal yourself, change your reality and your perception of your reality because you're manifesting it this way. Okay, if you like me, I like space. So guess what? My masculine is giving me space, and until I like the fact of sharing my time with another person, then I will manifest it. It ain't hard for me to manifest my masculine. I can see him tonight, tomorrow, whatever. If I want him to call me, I could telepathically tell him. I could call me. We've done this shit plenty of times before. There's nothing to it. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. You know? But at the end of the day, you guys gotta know, like, you gotta know this. You gotta know this. You gotta know this. It gets better, trust me. Okay? It's not just about coming into union. It's about the enlightenment. you'll start to crave the knowledge. Okay, you'll crave the knowledge. Okay, it's a difference between wanting knowledge to help you and then wanting being addicted to knowledge to keep you down. You want the knowledge that helps you ascend. Okay, you want the knowledge that helps you gain power. All right, you don't want that knowledge of going on Facebook and seeing your partner with somebody else. It descends you. It doesn't lift you. It doesn't. We know this. We know that it makes you mad and angry, and you start to breathe hellfire, and you start to blow flames. You're programming yourself. So if you discipline yourself to stay the fuck off of it, you'll be fine. Okay? Change your perception of your reality by changing your mindset. As far as you being a divine feminine, divine masculine, you cannot break that tide. It is what it is. It's connection. We all are connected in one way, shape, or form, but we have those who have multiplied and decided to come back as a male and female in separation instead of a male and female as whole. Okay? Plenty of us did that because we're stuck here. And until we break this matrix, we're going to keep manifesting back here. Okay? And we don't want to keep doing that because there's some other worlds that I want to see as well as I'm sure y'all want to see. So we got to work together and get this shit broken and get this spell broken. So we have to start with waking the fuck up. All right? And let's get it. All right, let's get it going already. It's already here. It's happening regardless, but it can happen more swiftly, more smoothly if we learn this shit now. Okay, I've been talking about the wave for about a year and some change now on my page and on my many other pages before they shut that shit down. I've been talking about this wave is coming. All right, and it's here. So you better wake the fuck up. Wake it up. Wake up tonight. Wake up now. And the best way you can wake up is choose. Choose the new world. All right? Choose what is coming. Choose peace. Choose love. Force your body to accept its fate. And that's just what it is. Force your body to accept the truth. Force your body to do it now. Because if you fall out of this new world into the old world, guess what? You'll be stuck back there and nobody will be able to see you. You will become the crazy one. You will become the one they don't want to listen to. You will become the negative energy. You will become the devil. You will become everything that it should have been in the beginning. All right? The truth is back. You are at the top of them. Don't fall down because your partner is sacrificed himself for you to get a heads up. You got to get that shit. You got to understand this shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had got the kiss of truth from the eyes, from the soul. You had got the answer that this shit exists. So how dare you falling back into a 3D talking about, nah, I don't want this. Accept your fate and life will get better. Accept the fact that there is a God beyond your eyes, okay, beyond your flesh that told you I existed. It's a slap in the face. So I wouldn't give you shit either. I wouldn't give you a fucking union if I was God. And I told you that I'll exist, now straighten the fuck up, and you didn't do it, I wouldn't give you shit either. I wouldn't give you no dick. I wouldn't give you no pussy. You 3D ass thinkers. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't give you no money. I wouldn't even give you a Benz. I wouldn't give you shit, you 3D thinker. You feel me? Wake up. Wake up. All right? Lift that veil. Get it off your face. Get it off your back. You feel me? That's why they got women. What they got? They got women in white dresses that have a veil over her head. Okay? It's a reason why that symbolizes that. She lifts her veil up to her masculine and shows her true colors. Y'all better lift that fucking veil off. Rip that shit off. Show the real you. And the real you ain't no crazy, delusional ass person. The real you is a peaceful, loving, caring, mothering kind of being. You should have been. How you should have been taught. And I can't blame all y'all because y'all were born this way. And I'm going to say it. You were born this way. So you thought it was okay. You were born into that old world. You were born into it. To come into the new world. And we must manifest it down. Okay? The old world. Masculines could do what the fuck they want to do. It was okay. It was dark. What happens in the dark came to the light at all costs. So what's happening is all that's in the dark now is coming to the light because guess what? The veil has been lifted. The new realm, the new world is here. And a lot of people are getting exposed. Okay? All right. So, all right, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope y'all got this wisdom and this knowledge. Stay powerful. Stay strong. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck what species you are. I don't give a fuck what you are. If your level of consciousness is of the old world, you will be stuck in it and you will be the world's enemy. Okay, they done made good enemy. They done turned everything backwards, but now the universe has flipped everything back right. So if your partner is with someone they shouldn't be with, guess what the new reality is gonna do? The new reality is gonna flip it right back up, not down. So that means they will be with you. They will see that God inside the eyes is what they should be with, and not what they should run from. So wake the fuck up. We need you. We need each other. We need those who've been shown the truth to stand up and stop supporting bullshit. Stop supporting bullshit. That's what you need to do. If you work for your true self and you work for the new world, stop supporting bullshit. That's how you can do it. If you cannot get it together as far as your mind, act like a good person every day. Do good things every day. Love righteousness every day. Love yourself every day. Start programming yourself every day. Start it. Start it now. Fuck it. If you ain't been doing it, do it now. Okay? Do it now because the shit's here. Okay? Will people stop cussing? No. Okay? Because that's just, it's not. But as far as people seeing the world the way that they do, as far as them thinking it's okay to be lustful, as far as they thinking it's okay to be toxic and so on, and doing all this wicked shit that they think they can do in the dark will come to the light. You have to understand, okay? Get beyond, don't worry about cussing. A lot of people curse because they've been traumatized. I've been traumatized, but that's my shield in the old world. And while I'm coming into this old world to help people who cannot see what's coming in from the new world, I have to wear my shield. In the new world, I don't need to curse because people will be in a order. People shit will be in order. I don't have to explain myself. People would be in order, okay? I don't have to. In the old world, I have to be protective of myself as a female. I have to be protective of myself as a mother. I have to have my shield up, okay? But in the new world, I won't have to because people will know better. People will know that what they do in the dark will come to the light, so they won't do the shit in the dark because there will always be light. So let's get to work. Let's stop playing, okay? Get out your fucking feelings, all right? Let's work on thyself. Save yourself. Your masculine sacrifice his flesh in order to get you going, in order to get you to get that boost. Okay, your feminine sacrifice herself because the body is toxic. It is what it is. It's traumatized. They cannot save it. If they cannot save it, you can save the soul. So they're trying to save you, the soul, within this realm. And if the body in the new world, okay, in the new world cannot maintain, it will fall. So don't hold on to the illusion. Okay, raise your children, take care of your family, love the planet. You still got a reason to live for in the new world. You still got a reason to live. It's help the planet and help others. Okay, until you manifest in the realm again. Okay, it is what it is. I mean, this shit ain't going nowhere. The planet ain't going nowhere. Okay, the planet ain't going nowhere, but you will. So you better be cleansed. Cleanse yourself. Okay, cleanse your mind. You know, the world is not lonely the way you think it is. You have the soul. The fuck is wrong with y'all? The soul comes first. You have the soul telling you, I'm here. And y'all just so blinded. Take them goddamn illusional eyeglasses off on your mind. Take that shield, whatever the fuck it is you got over that. Take it off. Because the soul is telling you, I love you. The soul is telling you, I'm here. It's no different from loving someone who passed on and no longer has a vessel. This person decided, your soul or the body decided that this person, the body of himself, is toxic and unhealthy for you. Reason. I don't want to hear that, oh, they with a karmic and they just seem fine. They hiding. It's called a mask. They hiding. 3 little pigs. They run to the last house, which is your house. It'll be more stable and stabilized. But right now, they run to karmic because the shit blow down. The gods is going to blow that shit down until you get back to your house. It's just that simple. Y'all got to learn how this shit works, and you'll have faith in the universe, and you will finally see what's going on. I'm going to keep speaking the way that I speak, talking the way that I talk. And if you don't like it, you can leave, but you will never heal. I can guarantee you that because, you know, let me see, I've seen all that I've seen. It's infinite knowledge, and I'm still learning. And I'm trying to get y'all up, and there are some that's past me. But at the end of the day, when they, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Just get this knowledge. Don't shoot the messenger. Get the message. My delivery may not be perfect. Oh well, I'm a New York chick. I'm from New York. It is what it is, and I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm an up north chick. If I was speaking just an up north New York uh crowd of people, they will understand me 100%. But I'm speaking to the world. I'm speaking to those who it resonates to and who this frequency touches, and they come from all across this country and as well as the world, everywhere. So I'm sorry if I don't speak, if I don't speak according to your preference, but the message is still the same. My frequency speaks volumes, okay? And when I close my portal down and shut it down for the night, it's a wrap, okay? So anyway, peace and blessings to y'all. I hope y'all get this message, okay? I hope y'all get this message. Do your work. Run this video back until you get it. Learn how to listen to the same video a couple of times because that's what you got to do. You got to hear it 100 times or 1,000,000 times until it click. But if you don't want to have to wait until it click, you can also still listen to your intuition. Your intuition will always put you ahead of the game. Your intuition is there.